Hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Ankush Jain and in this video I will be talking about three different ways to access or to do SSH on your EC2 instances. First I will be talking about how you can use SSH client. Then I will be talking about how you can use EC2 Instance Connect. Finally, I will show you how you can use SSM Session Manager to connect with your EC2 instance. So let's get started. So first, I'm showing you the setup here. So what we are going to cover in this video. So this is the architecture where we are having AWS Cloud. Inside AWS Cloud, we will be having a VPC, and there are two types of subnet. One is public subnet, which has access to internet, and internet can also access this public subnet. Another is private subnet, which is kind of a private. It doesn't have connectivity with internet, and even internet, can't reach to private subnet. So in this video, I will be using public subnet. We will be creating an EC2 instance in public subnet and we'll try to connect this EC2 instance from client using three different ways. Okay, so the first step is to create an EC2 instance. So let's go to our AWS management console and here type EC2 and yeah, select this. So as of now, I don't have any EC2 instance running in my console. So I will click here. I will click on launch and here it will ask you to provide a name to your EC2 instance. So I will provide my server, my web server. Okay. So I will select Amazon Linux, which is Amazon Linux 2023 AMI, and I will select T2 micro, which is having one vCPU and 1 GB RAM, so that is sufficient for this demo. Key pair, I have not created any key pair yet, so I will create one and I will again my web server key pair. Okay, so I will select RSA key pair and private key format is ppm. So the file is downloaded on my local machine and because I would need it to connect with EC2. So I have created a key pair. I have selected this here. Now network setting. Okay, let me click edit. So here as of now I have selected one VPC because that is the only VPC, default VPC in this particular Ireland region. And every region has comes with a default VPC. So I'm selecting that. In subnet, you can see there are three subnets in different availability zones 1C, 1A, 1B. So either you can select it or you can leave it blank so that AWS will decide where to launch. So I'm leaving it blank. Auto assign public IP. I'm keeping this setting enabled. Create security group. Okay, so I will create another security group which is my web server SG and will put the same in description. In this security group uh, I'm providing adding two inbound rules. Okay, so first is SSH, which we would need because we essentially we want to connect with this EC2 instance, but here I am not allowing anywhere. I will allow only my IP to connect with to make a SSH connection with the EC2. No other IP apart from my machine where I am right now can cannot access this EC2. Second role, I will be creating uh, an STTP. Okay, sorry, STTP, because I will show you how you can uh, I mean we will be running a web server there, so I'm exposing port 80 for everyone. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, now in advanced detail, uh, just copy this part. So what I'm going to do is this is the user data script. So this will create a Apache web server and this script will run when the server is launched. So I will copy this script here. So now we are good to go. We will just click launch instance. Okay, so this the instance has been launched, and if we click here, we can see uh, it is in the initialization in pending state. So let's wait. Let's refresh this. Okay, so I'm pausing my video here, and we'll get back once. Oh, I don't need to pause, so it is running. So now let me verify these checkboxes or the I mean let me verify the items from this checklist. So the instance has been created in public subnet. We have created a RSA key. Security group should allow port 80 for all, port 2020 only my IP, and we have used this data script. Okay, now we are going to uh, connect with this EC2 using our first approach, which is connecting with SSH client. So what you need to do, okay, I will close this one, and you need to select this, and uh, you need to right click on it, or you will get a connect option, or you can also click here. So okay, I will click from here. So now you get multiple options. So I will show you first SSH client. So what you need to do is basically you just need to copy this. And what this command is telling is, the structure is like this. So SSH minus I, and here is the location of your PM file. This is the location of your PM file which I created and downloaded on my machine. Second, this is the username, and this is the IP or the domain name. This is the EC2 user, which is default user of EC2, and this is the public DNS name. So what I will do, I will copy this command, will go to my machine, will go in downloads, and I will do CMD. If you are using Windows 10, so you will be able to, uh, you will get SSH installed on your machine. So yeah. So now I will just right click and paste this command, and I will just say yes. Okay, so I have been successfully connected with my newly launched EC2 instance using SSH client. And the reason I installed a web server, because I wanted to show you that we can run some commands from here. So if I run curl localhost, or maybe I think I have to use HTTP localhost. So you can see initially we had installed a web server, Apache web server. So that is returning this it works an HTML page. And I can also show you, like if I just copy this domain name, so we will also get it works. So that means that Apache web server, which is running on the EC2 instance, is returning this HTML page, and we have connected with the SSH on that particular instance, and we are getting this page. So yeah, that's the one way of connecting with EC2 instance. I will close this. I will close this as well. Moving on, the second way, which is very interesting way, because you don't need to manage you don't have to create a key pair and have to manage these SSH key by your own. Instead, you can rely on AWS to uh, do it for yourself, do it for you. So this is EC2 Instance Connect, and if I go here, you will also find this EC2 Instance Connect. So you just need to click on this and select connect using Instance Connect. You don't need to select this Instance Connect endpoint. So just select this, and from here click on connect, and you will be connected to your EC2 instances. So you can, it will make a browser based SSH connection with your EC2. And here you got this error: EC2 instance is unable to connect to your instance. Ensure your network interface settings are configured correctly. So the reason we are getting this error, we it is very essential, or it is very it is good to understand why we are getting this error and how does EC2 Instance Connect works. So I will take you to my this page. So here I have provided a link of Stack Overflow answer, which is very good answer, and I will also provide the link of this page in description so that you can go through it and grab this answer, or grab, you can get on this onto this page. So yeah, so what this answer is from John, and the answer is the EC2 Instance Connect works by establishing an HTTPS connection between your web server running on your computer. So this is the web server which is running on your computer. We are client. So it establishing an HTTP connection between your web server and a backend HTTP, a backend EC2 Instance Connect service. Then EC2 Instance Connect service establishes a normal SSH connection to the target instance. Okay, so what happens basically when you click uh, connect, when you click on connect button from here, it opened this and it tried to connect with an EC2 Instance Connect service. So you can see when this is your browser and you are trying to connect with an EC2 Instance Connect service, and then your request will be forwarded to EC2 from this EC2 Instance Connect service. So what is happening? This EC2 will receive the request from from this EC2 Instance Connect service, and since the security group is not allowing this uh, EC2 Instance Connect service to connect with this, because we have only uh, allowing, we are in inbound rules, we have added uh, only our client machine, I mean local IP in security groups. So we have to provide an IP of this EC2 Instance Connect service there in order to allow us to be able to connect with this EC2 instance. Okay, so this is the one thing, and how you will get it. So if you will click on this, or you will get onto a page, from here you will select download, and from here you will click on IP ranges. So here are a bunch of IP addresses that you can uh, that you can that AWS reserves. So you can simply select this EC2 Instance Connect. So for each region you can find there are different IP addresses. Okay, so I have already selected uh, an IP address for our region. So this, so what I will do, I will go to my EC2 instance. I will go security. I will go security groups, and from there I will remove my IP. Instead, I will assign this IP. Sorry, I will have to remove the. Okay, so this is fine. Now I will save it. I will close this. I will come back to my EC2 instance again. From here, what I will do, connect EC2 Instance Connect, and then click on connect. Now it should make a connection, because now we have whitelisted that IP, and you can see now we are connected with this uh, EC2 instance using EC2 Instance Connect. Normally in other videos you may you may seen that they are using EC2 Instance Connect and it is working, but what happens behind the scene, they are allowing everything in the security groups, but in real world application, or when you work with on production applications, those security groups are having tight security and doesn't allow anything. So this is the thing that I also faced while trying to explore EC2 Instance Connect. But yeah, this is how you can grab the IP and you can add that IP in your security group. Okay, and in this answer the link has also been given. Second thing to note here is uh, the second key point. So uh, as you saw that we created a key pair in SSH client, and every EC2 instance requires a key pair, or a private key that uh, that a client who is connecting with EC2 instance should should have, so that it could connect with EC2 instance. So in this whole process, you don't see maintaining an SSH key. The reason of that, because when you click on this connect button and the request goes to EC2 Instance Connect service. So this EC2 Instance Connect service creates a RSA key pair and publish, or upload that public key to EC2 instance. So EC2 instance has that public SSH key, and the private SSH key is maintained by this, and it creates the temporary key to establish a connection. So by default, you don't need to manage those keys, but EC2 instance connect service internally create a key and use that key to connect with EC2 instance. So this is what you need to know, that how does that work. And I have also provided a link here, so you can go and read in detail. So uh, when you connect to an EC2 instance connect, the instance connect API pushes an SSH public key to instance metadata where it remains for 60 seconds. So that is the underhood picture. How does it work? Okay, so and one more important thing, though this instance is having a public IP and it is running in public subnet, but it is also possible that you are not having a public IP, and you are running the instance in public subnet, so it just have a private IP. So in that case also you can use this EC2 instance connect service, but you cannot connect with SSH client if you are just having a private IP, because here we have to provide a public DNS name or a public IP. Okay, but if you are using instance connect, then this is possible. You can connect uh, with any instance which is in public subnet, either having public IP or having private IP. Okay, so this is these are the two ways we have discussed. The third way is using session manager. Okay, so I will close this and I will come to session manager. So here you can see the connect button is coming disabled. So okay, so and here we are getting bunch of warnings. So let's see what I have. Session manager. So session manager is a managed service that provides you with one-click secure access to instance, to connect with your instance without the need to open inbound ports. Okay, so session manager allows you to connect with your EC2 instance even though you have not opened any SSH ports. So what I will do, I will go in my EC2 instance, yeah, this instance. I will go to my security group. I will select security group, edit inbound rule, and I will remove this. I will delete this. Okay, and just save this. So now my EC2 instance cannot connect with SSH client or cannot connect with uh, EC2 instance connect, because they require that a security group to be there, or that inbound rule to be there. But now we are using SSM, session manager, so we don't need that. And how does it work? Because prerequisites, so let's understand what is prerequisites. SSM agent. So what happens when you create an EC2 instance and an SSM agent, or which is simple system manager agent, is running on your EC2 instance, and that EC2 instance connect with system manager service. So that's why the the way it is working is not using SSH, but it is the agent which is making a connection with system manager. So what happens when okay, so you launched this EC2 instance, so you have to check whether an SSM agent is installed on your EC2 instance or not. So what you will do, uh, by default, I mean, all the latest AMIs of Amazon, by default, this SSM agent is installed there. And if it is not, then you can click on this link and follow the instructions to install the SSM agent. But they have mentioned in most cases Amazon AMIs for Amazon Linux are provided with provided by AWS comes with AWS System Manager agent pre-installed. Okay, so but if it is not, then you can follow this link and install it. So if the SSM agent is installed on your Linux, but despite that you are not getting that connect button there, so what we will do, we will go instance again, we'll select this, we'll click on connect, and session manager connect, it will be disabled. So what happens, your EC2 instance, we have to create an IAM role and we have to grant that IAM role some permission. So we'll have to assign this Amazon SSM managed instance core policy. So what it will do, it will provide the access to that SSM agent that is running on that EC2 to connect with system manager. Okay, so for this we will go here and we'll create IAM. So we'll click on IAM and we'll create an instance role. So here I will select role, I will click on create role, select AWS service, select EC2 because we are going to attach this role to EC2 instance. Okay, here I will find this policy. So this is AWS managed policy. We'll select next. Then I will provide this role, EC2 SSM role. Then I will, so okay, so now this role is being created. I will move to my EC2 instance, which is running. I will select, I will go and click on action button, instance settings, sorry, security, modify IAM role. I will select EC2 SSM role and update IAM role. So now I have attached the IAM role and to my web server which is running, and this web server and the agent, SSM agent which is running on this IAM server on this EC2 instance uh, will be having permissions to connect with system manager. Okay, so now we have done it. So what we will do, we'll click on connect, and it may take some time because the change propagation may take some time, but after waiting for 1 or 2 minutes, this connect button will be enabled. Okay, so I'm pausing my video here and we'll get back once this connect button is enabled. So yes, I'm back and I had to wait around 5 minutes, and even after that, this button was not getting enabled. So what I did, I just rebooted my EC2 instance, and after that, the error message has gone, and now this connect button is enabled on Session Manager. So again, I will show you. I will go in instances and I will select my instance, and then we'll click on connect button, and I will come here in session manager step. I will click connect, and once I click connect, uh, it will connect me to that EC2 instance, and from here I can run all the commands which I can run through SSH. So again I will run http slash local host, and failed to connect to localhost. Okay, why it is not working? Uh, Maybe the server has stopped. So because I installed Apache server, so I need to restart it. So install Nginx, install Apache, I guess. So I can go here, man service http start. Okay, so I will run this command. So again, you can see if I'm connected with this, so I can run this command, and yeah, it has started now. Okay, so now I'm running this localhost and it is working. So the I mean, this is the third way. You just saw that we can connect with EC2 instance using system manager as well, and this is one way of connecting the system manager from EC2 console, but there is another way as well. I will show you. So if you go to systems manager, then from here you can just close this, and in node management you can find session manager. Okay, you can click on this session manager. From here you can click on start session, and here you will find the instances. So you can select any instance. For example, my instance is showing, and click on start session, and it works the same way. So now again you are connected with this EC2 instance. So yeah, I mean, we just understood how we can connect with an EC2 instances using three different ways. First is SSH client, second is EC2 Instance Connect, and third one is Session Manager. So that's all I had to show you in this video. If you like this video, then press like button and subscribe my channel for more such videos on AWS. Thank you very much.